The aim of this video is to introduce all of the different people involved in a WAM placement once a candidate has been selected and placed with a company. The four key players are the WAM team, who oversee the placement process; the manager, which is the graduate's direct line manager in the host company; the mentor, who is a volunteer already working in the company, which helps the graduate to settle in and progress; and of course, the graduate or mentee themselves. First, let's look at the role of WAM in the process. One of the key responsibilities of the WAM team is to conduct a needs assessment with the graduate to determine what supports need to be put in place to support them, and to make recommendations on these to the employer. WAM will also offer advice and assistance to the employer around putting the recommended accommodations in place. We offer training and resources to all staff involved in the placement process to ensure the placement goes as smoothly as possible for all. We check in regularly with the manager, the mentor and the graduate throughout the placement to make sure that all is going to plan. If there are any issues arising, WAM is happy to offer support to ensure the best outcome for everybody. In some cases, this may involve a review of the needs assessment and some new recommendations, or in very rare circumstances, the closing down of the placement. So, what is the manager's role? Well, the manager is the direct line manager for the graduate, and much like any line manager, they will set work-related tasks for the graduate, give them feedback on their performance, impart their experience, and give them positive criticism when needed. They are responsible for setting the pace and direction of the graduate's learning and workload. Additionally, the manager liaises with WAM on recommended accommodations and helps to arrange and coordinate the putting in place of these accommodations. Throughout the process, they will respond to the WAM team's check-ins to let them know how the placement is going, and they will contact WAM should any issues arise. The mentor is a key figure for the graduate, a volunteer from inside the company that acts as a sounding board for them. They provide the graduate with an additional layer of support for learning and have regular meetings addressing questions or concerns the graduate might have around many issues, for example settling in, the company culture, or career progression within the company. The mentor can be someone based outside of the graduate's direct team so as to maintain a distance and be somewhat independent of the manager. The mentor should never be the graduate's direct line manager. However, they can be on a similar level of seniority as the graduate's direct line manager. They support the graduate to focus on long-term capability, skills development and career progression, and assist them in identifying goals and objectives they want to achieve in the company. It's key that the mentor offers the benefit of their experience and helps the graduate to reflect on the feedback they've received from their manager and to act on it. Throughout the process, they will respond to the WAM team's check-ins to let them know how the mentoring sessions are going, and they will contact WAM should any issues arise. Last, but most definitely not least, is the graduate. The graduate's key role is to perform the role they've been selected for by the company and to undertake duties as directed by their line manager. They must take feedback and direction from their manager and communicate with them around any difficulties in completing work tasks. As part of the placement process, the graduate will take part in a needs assessment with the WAM team, and they should reply to the team's check-in emails to let us know how they're getting on. Should any issues arise on placement, they should contact the WAM team for advice and support. Additionally, they will attend regular meetings with their mentor as agreed throughout the placement, and should listen to the advice and experience the mentor has to offer. Hopefully this overview has given you a clearer picture of the roles and responsibilities of each of the key players involved in a WAM placement.